Habari Gani, my Induga Nadada. This is your elder, your Induga, General Abu Amin Ra. My brothers and sisters, I would like to share with you through this video medium some information that I think is very important to you and that perhaps you have never considered, at least most of you. But my brothers and sisters, let me get into the subject immediately so I do not waste too much of your time. The only thing I ask of you is to listen intently. Let my words that are categorized and formed in thoughts enter your mind through your critical thinking filters and then come up with the logical conclusion as to whether this is relevant to you or not. Listen, my brothers and sisters, let me share some real knowledge with you, prophetic knowledge. You know, in the Western world, they have the so-called men and women of knowledge whom they define as prophets. So I come to you as a Black or African prophet to share prophecy with you, my Nduga Nadada. You know, the Bible calls quite a few people prophets in their doctrines that they have taken from us, Egypt, and other religions that we began. But my brothers and sisters, here's what I want to share with you at this time. And I want you to think about it now intently. Give it your due consideration. And it goes like this. Slavery, our enslavement, the capture, the selling of our ancestors, the forceful transporting them to a land in the West that they claim Columbus discovered. A land that they took from a people they almost decimated. And they made us work the land. They took our minds. They took our pride. They took our names, our languages, our cultures, and treated us less than they do their dogs. Now listen, my brothers and sisters, I detest the enslavement of my ancestors. I detest the people who went into Mother Africa and colonized my sisters and brothers there, which is another form or word for slavery. Took their resources, our resources, carried them back to their motherlands in Europe. But my brothers and sisters, I'm here to share some vital information with you. Though I detest everything about enslavement, and I just struggle against those enslavers until they disappear from the earth or I disappear from the earth. But we must admit here, there were some favorable things that came out of my ancestors' enslavement, our ancestors' enslavement in this new Western world. They misnomer the United States of America. Now let me show you something that will become obvious to you as I share it with you. Now I trace my genealogy, and my genealogy goes back to Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu people. Also Benin, Togo, Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, basically West Africa. Various tribal people were stolen or captured in war and forcibly transported back to the land, misnomer, the United States of America. They slaughtered us, killed us, raped our women, took babies from their mothers and sold them so the women would never see them again. We suffered atrocities that have never been seen or witnessed by humanity at the time. But my brothers and sisters, one positive thing came out of our enslavement. It took all of those people, the people from Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu people, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and through a process that still goes on, but peaked out in 1865, created what I would term new Africans. We were new. You see, my brothers and sisters, these devils, these enslavers, these exploiters, took all those various tribal people and made one people out of us. We are the new Africans now. We are the ancestors reborn through our parents. We have produced our descendants who shall soon become our ancestors. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I'm trying to share some knowledge with you now, some understanding. Listen, prophecy. You reap what you sow. They have sown evilness throughout the planet, and they shall reap evilness likewise. We were here when other people got here. And by the laws of nature and logic, we shall be here when everybody else has gone, wherever they go. So my brothers and sisters, I know this. I know this, that we have been prepared for this. Even when I look at the songs, the religious Christian songs that we sing, such as we shall overcome, such as hold on, my brothers and my sisters. My brothers and sisters, we have been taught this. That has become a part of our basic philosophical feelings and thought patterns. So hold on until another day. Keep struggling. Struggle righteously and you shall survive. So my brothers and sisters, this is how I know we shall survive. I have no question about it. I may not survive as a personality, as an individual, but I shall survive because my African people, my new African people, my black people shall survive. So my brothers and sisters, don't be too sad, because victory is ours. It's taken a long time, though it seems to you. But that doesn't matter so long as in the end, when we are analyzed, we shall be analyzed and numbered, the bold, the brave, the righteous, and the new liberated Africans, humanity, the people who are the righteous people, the you understand what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, you must realize we shall be here when everybody else is gone. And the only reason we are suffering and dying and paying a price now in our lives is because they are paying their just dues to Mother Nature, and we are in their midst. So we have to suffer some of the slings and arrows that they suffer. Do you understand what I'm saying? The only way we shall not suffer the same pains, the same sorrows, the same whirlwinds as they suffer is if we step aside and separate ourselves from them. Maybe it's too late for that. I do not know. But I do know that is the only reason we suffer, because we are here in their midst and it's time for them to pay up. It is harvesting season. And the longer we live, the more deeper the harvest season becomes. And the world now is reaping what the world has sown. That's just the way it is. But believe me, one day our ancestors who shall be born through our descendants shall look at the situation, analyze the situation, and realize the situation of what it is. We are it. We just have an experience to pass anxiety, the lonely times more swiftly. Do you understand what I'm saying? Give that some thought, if you will. So once again, y'all, my brothers and sisters, and believe what I'm telling you. We cannot lose with the stuff we use. Once again, y'all, peace and hotep to you, my beloved, Induga na Dada.